Hi loves, thank you so much for tuning in, and to my new subscribers, thank you guys for subscribing and becoming part of this family. So today I'm taking you through the campus tour to my very own university, Nelson Mandela University. That's where I'm currently studying. So this is the Madibaz Stadium. As you can see, that is just the fence or the outside of the Madibaz Stadium. Let me tell you a little bit about the stadium. The Madibaz Stadium, this is the University Sports Stadium, also known as the Madibaz Stadium. This stadium hosts the NMU rugby home matches, including the Varsity Cup matches. When it is Campus Life Festival, that is where the formations are held, and also other sports activities are held. These are the entrance gates. As you can see, this is the main entrance gate, and there are other 4 entrance gates. As you can see over there, we have 4 other gates for the fans and also for the players to enter the stadium. This is the actual field. As you can see that it is green, it is well maintained, or it is well taken care of. It is a very beautiful field, and yes, right next to the stadium, that is the sports center. As you see that building, that is the most famous building in South Campus. And you know why? Because it is where graduation ceremonies are held. Yes, you heard me correctly. That is where the graduation ceremonies are held. As you can see that it is a very huge hall that accommodates a massive number of people. Hence, it is used for graduation ceremonies. It is a very beautiful hall, and I am sure for those who have once graduated, they know the feeling of being in sports center. And for us who are still in the process of graduating, we cannot wait to cross that stage inside that sports center. So that is the entrance. That is entrance 1. That is where people enter. And also, before I forget, this is also the hall that is used for writing the exams, as it is a huge hall, so it accommodates quite a number of students. So that is where students will enter. Right next to the hall, you will see that there is fitness and aquatic center. That's where the gym gurus train, or that's where they exercise. And inside the center, there is also a swimming pool. That's where those who are in marine studies, or those who are very interested or keen in aquatics, that's where they do their thing. Yes. And right there next to the sports center or the aquatic and fitness center, it is the nature reserve. And on this other side, we have the netball court, and that is next to the sports center on the left side. This is the netball court. It is where the netball games are held every now and again in South Campus. If they tell you about the netball court in South Campus, this is the place they are referring to. It is right next to the sports center. That is where the fans sit over there, and you can see the sports center. And when you're from the sports center, you are now heading towards the residences. As you can see, you turn on your right hand side, and you will see that residence over there is where I was staying in my first year. That was the residence I was introduced to in first year. That is Melodi residence. And okay, it is no longer Melodi residence, it is now Sarah Batman residence, but when I arrived it was Melodi residence. And it is divided into 2 phases. That is, the other side is the main, and the other one is called the annex. And in first year I was staying in main, the second year I was staying in annex. That is the annex that I just showed you now. And when you just leave the residence, you are now heading towards the cafeteria. That is the cafeteria. That is where we would purchase the food in our first year and second year of study. That cafeteria accommodates everybody, be it you are a first year or a final year. If you wish to use that cafeteria, you can at all times. And now you are heading towards the male residence that is called Xanadu. It is now called Cloud de Cavani Residence, and it was formerly Xanadu Residence when I came to the university. These are the monkeys. These are the enemies of every student in this campus, because they are not afraid to grab anything that you have got in your hand that they see that it is food related or it is food. They grab everything, and they also would chase you for your food. Those are the monkeys that you just seen now. Now you are heading towards the main building, but when you look on your right side, you will see that village over there. That is the postgraduate student village. It is also called PGSV. And right before you go to the main building, this is building 123, the lecture hall. It is where I received my psychology lectures when I was doing my first year. And this is just a building with about 3 if not 4 lecture halls. I still remember very well that I received my psychology lectures around 6 p.m. In the evening, right at this building. Over there with the flickering lights, that is building 35. I also received my sociology lectures over there. And my, what was this module? I will think of that module that I received the lectures there. And then now you are heading to the main building. That is where the offices are, most of the offices of the lecturers in South Campus. And that is the famous Madibaz Shirts. If you have been in the Nelson Mandela University, you will definitely know this shirt. It is where everybody wants to take a picture right next to. That is the Madibaz Shirt. And now that is the main building. The main building was closed, unfortunately, the day I was filming. And that is the post office on your right hand side when you are at the main building. And right next to the office, to the post office, not just the office, that is the campus health clinic. That's where you will get all your health related matters sorted. If you are on treatment, if you are sick, if you want to consult any medical or professional, this is where you will get assistance. That is the campus clinic at South Campus. Now you are exiting this other side of South Campus, and when you look on your right hand side, you will see that is the parking lot. So if you have got a vehicle, that's where you will park. And on your left hand side, as you can see, you will just go through and you will see that there is a parking lot also, but this one is mostly reserved. So the spots are reserved. If you park your car and it is not reserved for you, your car will be clamped, the wheels will be clamped. And there is the famous Embizweni. That is the Embizweni, and that's where the students related matters are dealt at. That is where the student admission offices are, the student records offices are, the student finance records are. That is where the offices are. And right here, that is where the taxis usually found. If you want to go to town or you are coming back from town, that's where you'll be dropped off. Right next to these stairs, that's where the taxis will drop you off, and you will get off right at the spot. And if you go with the stairs, you will see the main building. if you go up the stairs, and that is the famous bridge that everybody refers to. So if you are new at NMU, they will tell you about the bridge. That is the bridge they are talking about. And on top of that bridge, you'll just be walking. That is the top of the bridge, and that is the Department for Psychology that you've just seen. And that is the famous kraal in South Campus. Famous kraal because that's where the ATMs are. We have got the Standard Bank, the Nedbank, and the FNB ATMs. That's where most of the entertainment things or entertaining things are held. They are held in kraal. Even the meetings that need a number of people, or where the student parties are concerned, that's where the matters are addressed in kraal. And that, as you can see, is where the students chill, especially in summer. That is where they chill. That is their chilling spot. They just chill there on the grass. And yeah, over there, that is the main building. I hope you saw the better view of it. And right on this side, you will see that this is the South Campus Library. It is very beautiful, very, very beautiful inside and out. As you can see, this is the South Campus Library. And yeah, right next to it over there, that is the cafeteria. So at least even if you go to the library and you feel hungry, at least you can just go to the cafeteria and get yourself something to eat. So it is very much convenient, this library. That is the main building. I love that main building. I'm always showing it. And that is the Mandela statue. It has not always been there. It is very new. When I arrived in 2017, it was not there. So I think it was implemented or put in there in 2018, if not 19. So it's still very new. And that is the rendezvous cafe that is next to the library. It is it has got full access for everybody can access the cafe, but it is mostly accessed by the international students. Don't ask me why. And yeah, right behind the library and that cafe, you will see this building. This is the science building. Everybody has got a story to tell about this building because it is where we received our anatomy and physiology lectures. The most daunting module you will ever have in my course. That's where we received our lectures in first year and second year for anatomy and physiology. That is the science building. Still, that is the same building over there. That is the parking lot right next to building 127. So if you've got a vehicle, at least everything is accessible to you. You can have your car at a very safer place. And well, yeah, over there, those are the residences for the third years and the final year students. That one is called Protea Residence, and that one is just a residence that is in the process of being built. It is still in the process of being built. And over there, that is the security booth. That's where the security will find your securities. It is between North and the South Campus, and that over there are the boom gates, as you can see. Hope you guys enjoyed this campus tour, and now you've got at least a better understanding of the varsity or of the South Campus. This is to be continued. Thank you.